My name is Deirdre Dillon. I have a nursing background. I am originally from Dublin but have been living in Offaly for the last 25 years. This is my first time being involved in anything slightly political, and I do not come from a political background or dynasty, and I have never been involved in anything political ever before. I, like many, share much concern for the current direction of society, which serves the selfish few instead of the genuine needs of the public. So I want to do my best for your good and the good of the county. I am a firm believer in fairness, and people at least deserve a decent chance to achieve things to meet their needs and to live in peace. In the way the county is run generally affects people's mental health and general sense of well-being, and further affects those belonging to them. The council should be there to help and not to unfairly hinder. You are paying to run the council through your paying your taxes, and you are paying to run the county, and you deserve the best value for money. But selfish, vested interests should not interfere in that. Housing is a serious issue, and the council should be assisting and not making the situation worse. The quality of decent housing needs to be kept affordable. Investment in road safety is a must, to ensure that dangerous junctions and road quality is improved, to ensure that people can travel swiftly and safely, to cut off all unlawful spending by county councils, including on what the public are misled to believe are refugees. People of Offaly, like many other counties, have been treated as if they are delinquent debtors and bullied into paying debts by means of corporate and systematic fraud in the disguise of government and local authority. This criminal fraud must be stopped immediately. Also, I am concerned about the growing number of Gardaí checkpoints appearing, despite what the public have been led to believe by those who plot nefarious agendas to their own benefits, and unchallenged by the complicit media. There is in fact no evidence that these checkpoints are saving lives at all. But great revenue has been generated for the benefit of the few, and it is not the public. Stopping people on their lawful travel and checkpoints being used to intimidate have been a great revenue racket. People have the right to travel in peace without being treated with undue suspicion and without being impeded for ulterior motives, including under the disguise of the veneer of safety. The council has a very intimate and unhealthy relationship with the Gardaí. We need fairness and transparency right throughout society, and to stop a calculated and monetised breaches of the peace. We should be taking care of those most in need, and not only those who have no regard for the rest of us. Road signs need to be corrected, and not as currently used for the facilitation of fraud by deliberately demoting and subjugating the Irish language, while elevating their own proprietary corporate paralanguage to use as a weapon against the unknowing public, including to trick the public into believing the public roads do not belong to the public, but yet forced to pay for something they are being treated as if they are not their own. I've already clearly written to the Department of Transport a number of times, and they have refused to respond to me. By default implies their conflict of interest. So instead I have asked this to be brought up in questions in Leinster House. But irrespectively of this, the County Council still have responsibility for the roads. The public have the right to correct road signage, as we are paying for them. But putting the Irish language in italics, smaller font and capitals, they are mocking the Irish language and the Irish people. They are undermining, subversively elevating via legalese and unlawfully elevating non-native languages, obviously their version of English, i.e. dog Latin. Anyone who has been forced through their forced Prussian so-called education system is ensured never to know this. For some there is great profit in non-disclosure and induced ignorance. To be better able to assist you, I would require your support through giving me your number one vote. Looking forward to meeting you on my campaign trail and thereafter in the future. Slán go fóill.